funny, all they doing is minus. And I beat the punch like every time I got the touch like I Midas. Leave it to luck and give no fuck about opinions, ain't mine. Go eat the dust, little bitch, I'm busting through, I'm not even trying.
These niggas seeing what I'm doing, how I do it, no effort. Creating diamonds, rocking diamonds from applying that pressure. Got it out the mud and out the streets with social media better. This face keep getting booked and I got payments from Meta. Cheesy as it sounds, I'm probably always gonna be stacking the cheddar. I'm very good at getting ricotta, mozzarella, and feta. Gotta keep the piece, shit ain't getting no better. Nigga never knew he had to bring the iron with his apparel. But it's cool if you like that. Charlotte ass niggas on the web, I don't type back. Stepping on my toes won't get shit but a bear trap. Fuck it, call the homies, have them hit your whole bareback. Nah, I'm just playing, maybe not, but I'm just saying I ain't beefing with nobody. I'm just bill collecting payments. If it's mine, I need it now, I need it fast, and I ain't waiting cash. Now 187, JG Wimmer by my paper, try to take it for these staples. Rolling trees and pouring maple, ain't your mommy in my cup to serve, keep a nigga stable. Plugged and connected, hood hero, call me cable. I'm electrifying, marvelously shocking without a label on my mama, nigga.
I'm glad you're here, man.
Thank you, man.
I'm really glad you're here. We got, well, I already told people who was a legend at this point. And you know what? Some people might challenge that. Some people might challenge that because they'll be like, oh, but see, the thing is, I think since being somebody, I'll tell you this, being somebody who has artists come through and who kind of is talking to a lot of people, I can tell you with certainty that you are having an effect on people taking themselves serious, whether it's from fashion, whether it's from taking your music serious, your shows serious. I've heard it. And maybe we'll start right here because I do have a question for you. So we got Cee Rob in the building. I told y'all how amazing he was in the intro.
Good,
do you as an artist here in Des Moines, do you ever feel misunderstood?
Oh, for sure, all the time, especially me. Like, I can only speak for myself.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And so, and I was wondering that because I think sometimes I know you do take yourself serious,
For sure.
but I also want you to know that people are seeing it. And there are people who, in my opinion, are openly saying, I need to work harder because they see you out here grinding.
That's just
Congratulations on that.
And thank you for whoever's been saying that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's amazing. You feel me?
But I agree though, because even you're sitting here right now with a skateboard.
Oh yeah, for sure. I brought one of my babies with me. I got like 30 or 40 of these bitches now. So
let me go out on a limb here and say you like skateboarding, right?
For sure.
Take it serious?
Yeah, I mean, not as serious as like, oh, I'm trying to become a pro or anything like that. But like, I'm definitely. It's just like rap. I mean, rap. I'm trying to become a pro.
Well, when I say take it serious, I bet you know about the board. You kind of know about the culture. You probably know what you're talking about.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm definitely trying to get better and learn new tricks and do shit like that every day. Just like I'm trying to go to the studio and shit like that every day.
So do you think those things kind of go hand in hand at all?
Yeah, and I feel like they have since the very beginning. Like, and not just of my career. Like, since I was a kid, I've always noticed that hip hop culture and skate culture always seem to go hand in hand. The skaters, it's kind of like an NBA effect that's going on right now. The skaters wanted to be like the rappers, and the rappers wanted to be the skaters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so like, it's just like today, like the NBA players want to be rappers, and the rappers want to be ball players. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's always giving the same effect. And that's why I think I don't know, it came back out of nowhere. Like, I don't know, my graphic designer, one day he saw me do a fucking kickflip on a...
You landed it?
Yeah, but I was just like, it's like, I've done it before, and it didn't even really count. It was a carpet board. Like, I just had a deck that was on the carpet. But he's like, bro, you do that pretty easily. And I swear to God, I don't know why that just geeked my head up to be like, bro, he said you can do that easily. Like, you should do it more. And I'm like, all right, now I'm just skateboarding every day, and I love it, bro.
Well, sometimes we don't see what other people see.
Yeah.
You know, so to me, I would say, like, that's incredible.
Yeah,
but to you, you're like, oh, it's not that big a deal. I just flipped it around and landed on it. I'm like, oh, I'll tear my meniscus or something.
You feel, but that's how I feel both ways. Cause it's like, to me, the level that I skate at, it's like, oh, I'll impress some people. And then when I go to the park, I'm like, all right, man, we should just get up out of here. As soon as I see somebody like do a crazy ass trick or some shit, I'm like, I'm ready to go home. Like, I'm not that good. You know what I'm saying? But like, it helped me escape from that shit too. Like the embarrassment or being scared of like trying something for the first time. People were more welcoming, and there's a lot of mean motherfuckers in the skate community too. Like,
I think that's in every community. You have your bad apples,
and that's what I'm learning. So like, but overall, the people that I choose to like hang out with and stuff like that, and when I go to the park, or people who are supporting RSO brand and all that stuff like that,
we talk about all that,
bro.
Congratulations.
I love those people. Like, a lot of those people down there who would just see me skating and stuff, they got free merch. Just because we were chopping it up, talking, and like it's just love down there. So that's what brought me back to being on the board too. And then since I'm freeing my mind the whole time, the thing with skateboarding is like, if I'm focused on anything else besides landing this trick in the moment, I'm gonna fuck myself up. So it clears out everything in my head. It clears out music, clears out drama, I'm focused on one thing right now. And having ADHD, it helps me a lot. It's like another form of like Adderall. It's weird as hell. And then the creativity part after is the whole time I'm done doing skateboarding or some shit, or I'm tired and I'm sitting there on the rail or I'm chilling or talking to the homies, I'm getting creative ideas now for music and clothing stuff. So it's just like, damn, skateboarding is making me want to go do my career even more too. It's amazing. It's like therapy, bro.
No, that makes sense. And I feel like a lot of those things you just said apply to making music.
For sure.
Like I think people who might be talented might be a little nervous to try it,
For sure.
or afraid of what other musicians are going to say to them and things like that. And I think a lot of that, I think I really heard that. So we are in Des Moines.
Yep.
And I think that the skate park's a pretty big deal, is it not?
Hell yeah. I mean, people have been saying,
how long? It's only been a few years, right, that it's been here?
Yeah, and I love that skate park. Like I'm so glad that they built that. If they had stuff like that when I was younger, bro, I would have been out of trouble so much. Like I would have just been heading there or doing something, you know what I'm saying? But like the skate park, I think it's the biggest. They say it's the biggest in the United States.
I think I've heard that too.
But I'm not sure how they measure that by, because it's like, I swear, bro, like in other places, if you just look in California, Rado, or just any other place, I think they're measuring it by like just square feet.
Or I was thinking maybe some of those skate parks are private, and I think the city built this one. Okay. So maybe it's, I don't know, but maybe it's like the biggest that a city built.
That's what
because some of them are private, because you have big skating communities in some cities.
I'm like, bro, you sure this is the biggest? You know what I'm saying? But it is huge though. And I love
Des Moines built it
when I'm skating.
Like the city built it. It wasn't like a skateboarding group or community that got behind it. I believe the city built it.
Then I see where they're trying to. I see where they're like giving the technicality for it.
Have they done events there and stuff?
Hell yeah, bro. Bro, any given day that you pop up there, there's either random people throwing their own events there, like locals,
really,
yeah, or it's a big ass event that's going on for the skate community.
I've been thinking about, because I have like a lot of wireless mics and stuff. I've been thinking about going down there and sitting down there and interviewing and kind of.
Bro, they're very welcoming with that shit too. I asked, and the first time I asked, like, if I can come shoot a video down here or shoot reels and stuff, they laughed because they were like, bro, this was built for people to do exactly stuff like that and come skate and do whatever they need to down here. Like, this is a place to it's a place to kick it. It's for skating, but it's like, there are places that you can just sit and chill and you can
watch, probably, right?
Yeah, of course. There's people that are, bro, there's people that are old as hell that just come through there, might have a cane or a wheelchair. I'm so serious, bro.
Sure.
And they'll sit on the side and they'll be cheering you on, or I'll do the lamest trick ever because I'm not that good yet. Once I land my trick, they'll be sitting there clapping like, that was cool. And I'm like, oh, this is great. Like, it's just a good ass atmosphere to be around, bro. It's good people to be there. Like, it's good.
So when you say not that good yet, what do you mean? Is this not something you've always done?
So like, it's something that I used to do when I was a kid, but like the difference with me skating and I don't know if people have the same experience who have skateboarded or anything, but like, I'm born in 98, bro. So like, I'm trying to make it sound like that's old. That's not old, but like,
well, yeah, I was born in 81. So, you know what I mean?
But I'm born in 98. So like, around the time, like,
somebody just threw up.
We had you feel me? And excuse me for anybody, I don't mean no disrespect, but we didn't have a lot of skate parks and shit. Even in Minneapolis, bro, like there was a few parks, but like we had like, you'd have to go to the big ass parks, like a third layer or like stuff that was like back in the day, I think you had to be, and I could be wrong, but I think you had to be invited to and stuff like that. Like they were like private parks kind of. So like there was no skate parks. My skate park to me was a black pavement outside with parking cones and whatever I found, or a rock that broke off from a curb that I can ollie over. Or I didn't have any obstacles. So I was trying to learn flip tricks. You feel me? My passion with it versus my scarcity with it was like, yo, like the fear. I was not that ballsy. I was way more ballsy when I was a kid. Like, yeah, I'll just try this first try. But if I slammed really hard, I was definitely the kid to be like, bro, I'm going home. You feel me? Like, this is dead, bro. Like, I'm not getting back up. So I slowly, it's not even because of that I put it down, but because of that reason and music came into my life, I just stopped thinking about skateboarding.
When did you pick it back up?
bro, like my graphic designer.
You've mentioned him a few times.
Yeah, Jordan. He's in here too. You guys can't see him, but he's in here.
Shout out to him, man.
It's just that, I swear to God, bro, it was just that day. Like I had a board. I think I was cleaning out my crib or some shit. And like, this is when bro was about to move in. And I just saw one of my old decks, like that I had when I was a kid. And it's also weird because I never thought about it, but it was shit that I kept moving to all my new houses and like refusing to throw away. So there was something there for you, feel me?
For sure.
And when I did that kickflip or whatever, bro, it was just like, damn, like I did do that one trick pretty easy. Maybe I can learn more now. Like maybe I can stop being a bitch and like really learn more. Like maybe the fear will go away. And of course, it's like crazy how the fear has gone away now because I'm just like, fuck it. I've been through a lot in my life. And I think that's why like I'm just not scared to fall now necessarily. So, but with that, it's just like coming back to it now with all the stuff that I like to do, it just made me like, I don't know, it just made me get back on the board. And when I started learning that like I wasn't as scared to learn tricks anymore, bro, it was raps after that. I would bust my shit at the park and get happy. Like I'd fall and be like, okay, now I'm ready to do this shit. Like at first I'm pussyfooting around. I can't do no trick. I'm scared. My heart's beating all fluttery. And then when I smack the fucking pavement, it's like a fight. That fluttery feeling when before you get hit in your mouth, then you're like, all right, I'm ready to go.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's like at first it's like,
I'm with you. I agree. And I'll never condone violence or whatever, but if you've never been in one, you just assume I'm going to die. And then if you've been in one and you've survived it, you know, you're like, all right, at least I can protect myself.
Not that bad. Like,
exactly.
Like, what?
You know, you can protect yourself. I think Kevin Hart had a joke about that being knocked out.
Bro.
He's like, once I got knocked out, I realized it wasn't that bad.
Bro, I
woke up feeling refreshed.
No, for real. It's like, just like reset you. Like, oh, okay. Like, damn, like I can take that. I'm not a bitch. Like, so it made me get back on the board and I just started learning more tricks faster because that fear aspect just it was disappearing, bro.
That makes sense. And so I was going to say, I could see how that would also benefit somebody in their personal life.
But it's also worse, though, because now that I'm older, it hurts more.
Like, you keep saying older, man. I feel so old.
Well, it's not like I'm not old. But like,
no, I get what you're saying. Definitely older.
My body's older. And then, like, I remember just falling on my ass on my skateboard and being like, oh, I'd get back up.
And you took so much time off.
Yeah, now I'm just like, bro, like, did I just break my ass? Like, I'm like, nah, bro. Like, I'm about to go sit in the crib for like 3 days and rethink about this shit.
So do you think skating is helping with some of that physical stuff since you weren't doing as much moving and stuff before? Now that you've picked it back up?
Yeah, it's helping with physical and mental. It's helping with mental more, bro. It's insane, bro. Like, it's crazy what this shit is doing to my mind.
No, and I can see that because I talk to a lot of mixed martial artists. I love combat sports, but it's the same thing. They're like, I have this thing to do, and it just helps calm my mind. And it's a scary thing.
It's
like
awesome,
I have a friend who rides dirt bikes semi-professionally. It's the same thing.
Adrenaline.
Well, because I tell him because he always downplays it. I'm like, bro, you just jumped like 50 feet in the air. Like, that's not a normal person is scared of that. You know what I'm saying? And he's just so nonchalant about it, you know? It gives him some peace. So now let's connect that to the music because you are a rapper.
Now, like, with the music, it's like, I realized it was damn near the same thing when I realized, like, I got that same fear when I used to go onto the stage. I still get it now.
Yeah, I always say that.
Touch the microphone first. It's like some mic shit. I feel like I can't even fucking rap until I got the microphone in my hand. You feel me? So like without the shoes, I'm nothing. Like that's how I feel. And like, so like it helps me with the stage fright thing. It helps me with like being able to conquer shit more. Like I was scared to take trips by myself until I was like fucking 23
until you did it probably, right?
No, like I was going places before, but I'd always I need my bro to come with me. Like let me get my cousin to I need somebody to come on a trip with me.
Got you.
And they think like, and it's not, I'm not using anybody. I want them there exactly with 100%. Me too. I want them to enjoy the experience or anything like that. And excuse me for always giving disclaimers, just people take things the complete wrong way.
I've been doing this long enough to know that.
What I'm saying?
I'll take the heat for you though. We talk about what we want over here.
All right then. But all right then, yeah, okay. But anyways, they know it's not personal. No harm. So
it's not personal.
They know I want them to come for the good vibes.
Yeah.
But they don't also know in my heart, I'm like, I need a chaperone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, bro, like,
I appreciate you being super honest.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't care if they're younger than me. It could be a little.
It's just not being alone.
Literally, bro. It makes me feel like I can do this. Like I can go talk to these producers. I can go walk in these offices and not have such a scared put myself out there moment. You know what I'm saying? Because I still everybody looks at me as like, oh, Cee Rob only wants it perfect and it has to be this way. And it's not like that. It's just if I know that there's a better way to do it, I want to reach it. That
man, I can relate. Who knew?
So now like the skateboarding is giving me that confidence to do better.
Yeah.
Like do everything that I'm doing better, the way that I fully see it and the way that think that it can go to the best extent,
Yeah.
I want to take that route instead of just the mediocre. So like, I don't want to go and be like, oh yeah, like, how do I give an example for music for that? I don't want to go to another state and have my merch in my car, have my flyers and stuff, pull up and be like, oh, I don't want people to think I'm weird because let's just go back to the hotel. No.
And I think a lot of people feel that way, and they don't take themselves serious enough.
And that's what they don't get. Like, people who are working really hard and people who are working whatever, say they're working and they're not doing anything. We all have we have a medium. It's like the big diaphragm shit that we used to see in school. You got the people who are working hard. You got the people who are barely working. And then we all got something in the middle. We have those feelings, those same feelings of fear. We have the same feelings of do we think we can do this?
That's a fact.
It's everybody has that, but it's like one person executes and one person talks about it.
For sure.
We can talk about it, but we have to get to that execution stage. And so for me, like the skateboarding, I don't know why that's put, like, I see me pushing, going places. This bitch is really taking me and going, like, I'm going places with this bitch, bro.
To me, it feels like anything that you could get that would have been able to focus, because you clearly are a fairly intelligent and determined guy. And I think if you're able to focus that, you're finding success.
I try to be intelligent. I'm an idiot, bro. I just
whatever word. Yeah, you're right. People do get caught up in words, but you get what I'm saying, though. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. So let me ask you this: are you the guy who be in the studio and don't let the engineer do his thing? Do you struggle in trusting someone to see your vision?
When I'm coming to you for a job, if I'm even coming to you for a job, I already have trust. I won't even reach out if it's not. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to argue about price. I want to pay what you ask me.
Yep.
I don't want to.
Because I expect what I expect.
Exactly. So I would feel the same way if I was running something for my business. So it's just like, I just want to come correct every single time.
I love that.
That's how I am when it comes to that type of shit.
So you take your music pretty serious as well?
Yeah, for sure. Anything I do, I try to take it serious.
So what does your recording process look like? I'm assuming you're not a guy who shows up and figures out what you're going to say or wings it. Or do you do that? Like, what's your process like?
It depends on the day. A lot of more people are trying to get me to do that. And I get why. I used to feel like it was it's an organic feeling. It's a vibe. And I used to think that it was like a more unprepared.
I still feel that way. So
like, to be honest, I don't feel like, and it's just my opinion, but I don't feel like you should even be doing that until you have the money to do that. I know damn well I don't have the money to be doing that. I'm broke as a joke like everybody else. You know
definitely shouldn't do it in somebody else's session.
So it's like, bro, if I'm coming in here, I'm wasting not only your time, but I'm wasting mine as well. I'm paying you and I'm not ready, and I might not leave with something that I fully liked, or something that's not finished, or something that was rushed. If I can write, my process is write the song, listen to the beat a million times, write the song maybe in my notes or on a notepad or whatever, then I'll book a session. And I might not even book the session until I can fully not use this, because I don't like when it sounds like I'm reading.
Same. So
I want to be able to rap it like I'm rapping a song, just chilling. And when I'm like skateboarding and I'm rapping that verse and I fully get through it, I'm like, okay, it's time to go to the studio. That's when that fire starts for me to, okay, go book that session. Now I'm super ready to get this song done. And every time I've done it like that, I'm not going to lie, bro, I've got the most streams on those songs. Those are my favorite songs.
How does it feel the best?
I didn't feel like they were going to, this one's going to take me to the farthest place.
But you felt good about it.
But I felt like that.
Because the work was there, the preparation, right?
This is, like, I got done with it and I'm like, this is art. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is a masterpiece I'm about to put out.
Because you're putting together a project, right? And you've been working on it for a while?
And I want to talk about that too, yeah. I am putting together a project. I have been putting together a project for a while as well.
What's it called?
It's called RSO Volume 1. Yeah. But I'm going to do something a little different with it. Let me give a little bit of game too. I've noticed that like looking through data and all the research and shit through 2024 through 2025, with dropping and releasing on all streaming platforms, if you're an artist, bro, until you have at least like and I mean like a solid, like it's not just fluctuating all the time, until you have like at least a solid 10K fan base on your Spotify, your Apple, your streaming,
a core fan base,
basically, like even a small one.
Yeah, but people actually follow you.
Yeah, and you know that you're getting plays, like you're getting at least 1,000 plays a day. You're streaming.
Yeah, got you.
You shouldn't really put out a project, and the reason why, and at first I'm like, all right, people have opinions. Like these are people. You can listen to a million people on Instagram or
for sure. There's no real handbook. It's kind of
exactly. There's no panel for this shit. But when you see your own data, and you go look at other people's data,
glad you use that word.
The data that they're saying too, and I mean data because numbers do not lie. I don't mean research is like, oh, I've looked it up before. Everybody said they've looked something up. You don't know what you've looked up.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking up specifically how to grow engagement, how to get growth, how to get real followers, how to turn it into revenue. Those answers are going to be vague, but the people who know are going to be saying the same things if you pay attention in all of them. And if you are starting to think the same thing and can see it with your own eyes through the data, there's no lie to you. You just have to take with that information.
I'm so big on data.
You know what I'm saying? You take with that
just
information.
Just remove the feelings.
Literally. Yeah. Look at the data, take that information, and just literally look at what's going on for you and your atmosphere of your music and whatever the fuck you got going on.
100%, man.
That's what's going to let you know right there what you should or should not be doing. None of us have enough traction. Not a single one of us has enough traction to be dropping a project right now. That's my opinion. That's a lot of people's opinions. That's a lot of industry people's opinions as well. People are going to do what they want.
And I think some people do it for different reasons. Right. There are some people who rap for the love of rapping. Right. And they just want to.
And this is just for the professional.
That's what I'm saying. Standpoint. So that's not. I agree with you though.
Not the hobby standpoint, but the professionals. That's why I said it's an opinion too. The professional standpoint, I've been told.
If you're trying to make this a career,
you feel me? Drop singles right now. Build your fan base. Drop singles and build a catalog. Building a catalog doesn't mean you have 30 bodies of work that are all albums and EPs and mixtape. It means that you are building a sound. You can drop singles every
Building
week.
A sound is important.
You know what I'm saying? You can be building your fan base through clothing, through features, like anything that surrounds your
content,
music,
interviews. Here you are.
You got it. You got it. What I'm saying. So like, there's a lot of ways you can be building your fan base, and then you're supposed to go back and when you finally get that, and you know that you have that, that's when you give them a body of work.
So let me ask you this: how do you feel about mixtapes? They're kind of a dying thing in this day and age, I feel like.
Because of that reason, like, and the reason I just gave, I feel like mixtapes
have kind of died a little bit.
I don't feel like they're dead, but I feel like it's the way you just gotta, it's the way you market and promo everything now. You can do whatever. You can do the old tactics, the new tactics, you can do both. It's how you're marketing and how you're promoting the shit. And the reason I say you're marketing and promoting first, I say marketing first before promo is because marketing is the plan.
Yes, sir.
Promoting,
you dropping some jewels right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Promoting is
you're giving these people some game, man.
I hope they take it because, like, when I wasn't taking it at first,
it's not our job to make sure they take it.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, man, it really helps.
You're making a lot of sense, though.
It really helps. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really fucking helps. Like, when I was just on some, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want, and I wasn't listening. I can learn from anybody, bro. I don't care if you're up here over me or down here or we're in the same level. I can learn from anybody. When I started taking advice that wasn't my own, that's when I started succeeding.
I feel the same way.
We all been in the same boat where we're just like, okay, I've been doing it the way I want to do it for so long. Where are you at with
and
that?
Where we talked about that off camera a little bit.
Feel me?
Some people with great music. So I mean, I know some people with incredible music. How do you get it? You keep giving out this incredible music for what?
And there is no one idea like we talked about. Sure. There's no plan or no booklet for this shit. It's not like going to I said in the last interview, it's not like being a doctor where you know these parts are inside of the body. If you cut this is gonna. There's no instructions, but there is a we haven't tried these things yet. So these next 10 things we try could fail, but we tried them. Let's just give something else. Let's give it a different flavor.
Sometimes it's about trying things to find out what doesn't work.
Exactly,
because that way you get you to what does work.
Exactly. Like if you guys pay attention to like every single drop, and it's not that the goal is this song didn't go viral, so it didn't work. That's not what I'm saying. But I've noticed that, like, I'm noticing different shit, and we can talk about it again with data. Every single drop that I've dropped in the last 2 years, I've marketed it and promoted it differently. Similar attributes to market the shit, but each thing has been a different way. And that's because I'm trying to figure out what works for me the most.
That's smart.
I've even left some of even the shit that I knew worked for me for B2K, I think was B2K and 001 with Sean Creates. Those are my two biggest songs. One had almost 250K on Spotify, on just Spotify alone. So I don't even know how much it got total.
Yeah. And
then on just Spotify alone too for B2K, it got 50,000 plays. Those were my biggest, the tactics that I used, my biggest, they worked.
Yes, sir.
And I still strayed away from them to see what else would work or what else doesn't. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I'm trying to try it all. I don't want to leave anything out. I want to hit all barriers. I want to touch all bases. That's what I'm doing.
So let's talk about what you're doing. So you are currently working on some music, right?
Yeah.
So do you have a single coming, or what are you gonna do with the project? Or
so I just dropped a single with Dewey called Slack as Shit.
Yeah, shout out to him, man.
And shout out Dewey. He's one of the
super. We were talking about that off camera as well.
Bro.
Super creative cat for sure, and I don't even know him, but I can see that.
Hardest worker, one of the hardest workers.
That's the highest compliment to me somebody could give you.
And I can't even say in the city. Like, he is one of the hardest workers I've met. I've been to LA, I've been to Omaha, I've been to fucking Laughlin, Vegas. I've been all over fucking now with this music shit and putting posters everywhere.
For sure.
That man be out working me from the house. You feel me? Like, from the house, bro.
I love it. So talk about it. So how did that project come together?
Bro, the work. So we were at OMBP's concert. Me and him opened for him. And I was outside doing my thing, bro. I was being annoying. I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to put my music out there. So I was out there while they were talking to Peasy and everybody was damn swarming him. I was like, let me just leave this man alone and just go do my thing, and maybe I'll get noticed a different way.
For sure.
And I go out there with the fucking thing of flyers, and I put tape all over their window. I felt terrible, and I'm sorry, PZ, if you see this, bro, or if anybody ever sees this shit, I apologize for doing that shit to y'all window, because tape is a motherfucker to get off a window.
Residue and shit.
You feel me, bro? Look, he knows. But I taped their front window, bro, the front windshield. Like, I literally put the flyers, I covered their windshield. And then
you a wild boy, son.
I covered their door too, because I'm like, they have to physically take these off
clipping
now.
This.
You know what I'm saying? They have to physically take it off.
Yeah.
Now. They can't drive with a covered window. You're gonna get arrested, or you're gonna crash.
For
sure. So even if they just take it off before they throw it, that little question mark with no words on it and a QR code of the song,
man,
it was perfect. I come back inside, bro. I hear this raw ass song, like the beat is going crazy, and like, I'm just hearing the lyrics. I forget which part that really caught me, but I remember he was like saying something like, I was throwing bows, like it was a Rasta party or some shit like that. Dewey says something, bro. It was one of his songs he dropped. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? Like, who is that? Like, I've never even heard their music before. I can't recognize the voice. So I don't know who's on stage. So I run back in and I'm like, I go to Hondro, shout out Hondro too.
Yeah, big facts. He been here.
He's like, bro, that's Dewey, bro. He's like, I'm like, that white boy on stage with the glasses? He's like, that's him, bro. I'm like, bro, I was like, I need to holler at him as soon as he gets off stage, bro. As soon as he got off stage, I bolted to the side of Lefty stage, bro. I was like, hey, bro, what's your name, bro? I probably scared him. I was like, bro, I'm trying to work. Like, what's good? Let me get your Instagram. Let me get your phone number. Like, here's a t-shirt, bro. Like, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Showed him love. So I'm just like, all right, man. Like, that's when I realized too, Dewey's different. He dresses different. He does his own type of music, bro. He's got his own swag. He's not from here. Bro.
He's definitely himself.
And then here's the big factor that everybody wants to look at, the elephant in the room. He's a white kid who raps.
Yeah, I can relate.
I didn't give a fuck. I was like, bro, that shit was hard. And he was like, bro, you think so? I'm like, nigga, hell yeah. Like, bro, that shit was hard. I'm like, bro, we took each other's information down, bro. And it was history after that. He sends me a beat, bro. And like, he sent me 3. And when I tell you that slacker shit beat, like, I think it was the first one that I clicked. It was either the first or the second. I didn't get to the 3rd beat until after we recorded the song, because I was like, it's another beat that he wanted me to get on. And I heard slacker shit, and I just heard that. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, what does this white boy know about this saucy ass shit? It got me excited. You feel me?
Sure.
I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, this is gonna be great. Bro, when I tell you, I'm writing my verse, right? And this is why I like Dewey as well. He pushes me to push my pen. And he didn't tell me to do anything. He didn't make me do anything. He didn't, bro, your verse needs to be better, or none of that. He doesn't know that he pushes me to push my pen. I already wrote a verse. I wrote 2 just in case, because I'm like, I don't know if I want to go this direction or go this direction, depending on what he's doing. And he's going first on the song, so I want to follow up on him. He sends me his verse, bro. That shit blew my mind. Like, I literally deleted my verse. I didn't give a fuck. No, I literally went to my notes and was like, just held the fucking delete button down. Like, bro, like, my verse was good. Don't get me wrong. I'm never going to give nobody no shit. But like, I was like, white boy just ate me on this track. I'm like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, all right. I'm like, I got to match his energy. Bro, we matched energies, bro. I sent him the track back. I went to record it at my boy. I recorded it with Genie too. He picked me with Dewey too. We went to Genie's. He picked me up and we went there, and he never even heard my verse yet. I just told him, like, bro, I got it for you. Like, I was pumping it up, like, bro, I got one for you. So I'm in there recording. I just see him out there, like he's just like geeking. Like, every bar that I'm saying, I'm like, I got his ass. He fucks with this shit. You feel me? And that's when I knew it was magic, bro. And then the step-by-step shit that I like to do after I'm dropping and shit with that is like, bro, I like to tie everybody in together so people are working together. Like people, if you tell me, and it's not off of, I think my shit's the best. If you're coming up to me and being like, hey, bro, the way your quality of your music sounds is dope. I'm going to tell you, oh, yeah, bro, I record with my boy Otto. I record at Carousel. I record at Genie's. I'm going to give you the people who,
for sure,
you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you tap into one of them.
For sure.
Next process. Yeah, bro. Damn, I really like bro, that's the cover art for the song. Bro, that shit's tough, bro. Yeah, bro, my boy Jordan made that shit, bro. Y'all can go tap in with him.
And and the branding and the
that's the next
vision
part.
has been pretty incredible at least last few months,
right?
In my opinion.
Next part I'll do after this. Damn, bro. We got to shoot reels for this shit. I'm going to get contact. We got to make TikToks and shit for this shit. Hey, bro, if you don't know him yet, I don't know if you guys worked with him yet, but I got a homie named Bubba from Grand Digital Meet. I'm trying to pull
shout out to Bubba.
Into,
he was just here.
You know what I'm saying? If you ask me about, if you like what I do or you like anything or take part in it or you want to, I'm not gatekeeping nothing. I'm trying to bring whoever wants to fuck with them. Here's their information. And that's the process of the shit. So when Dewey saw that, bro, he was like, bro, we got to work again. Now bro, it's a regular thing. Dewey knows if he wants me on the track, bro, send me some shit over. I want him on the track. I send that shit over right away.
And what was the song y'all just dropped again?
Slacker Shit. Y'all can go stream that on all platforms.
Anywhere, right?
Yeah, anywhere. Look up Slacker Shit. And I'm trying to be a little bit more professional now. So like I'm noticing that like I'm never gonna steer away what I want to do in my own music because I'm talking about what I went through. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
What I go through. But like for kids and stuff and purposes, people who are watching, and we all know kids get into a little bit like the older music or hearing the rappers and stuff like that. We took the I out for the word shit. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to be a little bit more cleaner. You know what I'm saying? So when you look that up, just make sure you put a little what is it called? An amper symbol or so, I can't even pronounce it. Like
the exclamation point?
Nah, it's like I don't know what that shit's called. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean though. But it's a symbol that you put in front of instead of the I, so it doesn't spell the word shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah,
you made the non-explicit version of it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So like, so that they can just, they can look it up. We got to worry about, kids if you want to look at it.
I mean, I try to do that even when I cuss in a post or something. I try to
because
make it seem like I put a symbol in there or something instead.
There's people watching us, bro, and you just want to look like you can get whatever you want off your chest, but the way it's how if you can do whatever you want is how you do shit.
Yeah,
that's how I'm realizing.
It's 100% how.
And that's how I get my point across now. I can say whatever the fuck I want without typing the whole word fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts. So that was the last thing you put out?
Yes, but I got another song dropping in a few weeks, man.
Is it a solo joint?
Nah, it's with my boy Phase 10. Shout out Phase, bro. It's called Blue Faces. It's dropping on my birthday on 7/26. So please, bro, show some love on that. We worked hard on this shit, and Phase is another artist that works his ass off. He's a young kid, bro, and I feel like he's one of the hottest youngins, bro.
Yeah, I definitely have seen him around.
Bro, he's one of the hottest youngins, bro. Like you go to any show, that boy be out there rocking, screaming. He be jumping in the crowd and shit. Like I don't even got to say shit, bro. And Phase just gets me lit just watching him perform, bro. I'm just sitting there. I don't even know a word to the song sometime that he's playing, and I'm still just like.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you said that because I also, would always go to a lot of shows. So I came to a few of your shows before we'd even met. The performance was there. Yeah. So the performance is what drew me in because like you said, you might not even, because a lot of times, if I'm going to keep it real, a lot of these shows, not everybody knows the music. No. It's like people are trying to, they're trying to get big. Yeah.
So that's why I do the shows the way I do. But the performance,
if the performance grabs somebody, and so your performance is always really, really high quality, very energetic. Is that do you enjoy it or do you just see it as like, I have to do this to connect or because you have an energy on stage that's unique.
I enjoy it, bro. And it's all of it, bro. Like everything's going to be strategic with me, but it's all off of vibe as well. Like I don't want to just be like, I want to look good.
From getting the crowd involved to all the different things you do.
I put it like this. I like to put myself in other people's shoes no matter what we're doing.
For sure.
Right now, I'm the performer in the night for the show shit.
Yeah.
As a consumer, excuse me, that's no fucking all right. As a consumer, I don't give a fuck who I'm supporting and all that shit. I'm a human being, bro, with ADHD. If you got me standing anywhere for more than 10 minutes and just standing, I don't give a fuck if you're performing or not. I'm literally just standing. And some of us don't drink, so I'm at the bar when I'm at the bar supporting my homies and shit, bro. I'm literally just standing. I can't smoke weed in here, so I'm just standing. I'm not bored of you, but I'm my attention's already being grabbed here. I'm already reaching for my phone to
It's a good
scroll on
point.
Facebook. And so I want to get the audience involved.
It's a good
I
point.
want y'all to feel like y'all are doing something too. Motherfuckers, I didn't come out here to perform. Y'all are performing right now. Let's go. Scream this word for me. Let's go part that motherfucker and let's start a mosh pit. They love that, bro.
No, I've seen it.
They
I've
feel
seen
like
it.
they're not left out.
I've seen it.
Like, it's like, I feel like,
That's a really good point, man.
bro, you
That's
want
a
me to
really, really good point.
because you have to look at it from their standpoint. And even if they don't feel like this, say they don't even feel like this. Say they're just like, I don't give a fuck if we were in a dark room and we couldn't even see the person. If my friend wants me there, I'm gonna be there. There's some supporters that you have like that.
Yeah.
There's some people that are like
For sure.
that. But I feel like when you're getting people involved, bro, and you're thinking about them on the other side and not being the artist, you're like, okay, so they either had to get off work to come here. Some people work at nights.
Yep.
Or you might have a show in the day. Some people might work that day. Damn, they had to find a babysitter too just to come watch me. Damn, so now and then they're going to spend their money on gas too to come see me, and they're going to spend their money to get in here.
Yeah.
Now they're going to spend their money to get drinks.
Yeah.
Can't have an event without food either, right?
Yep.
So now they're going to spend their money on food.
And they could have been somewhere else. They chose to be there.
How about we get them to feel like they're doing something besides just spending their motherfucking money? How about we do something to make it feel like we're not just in their fucking pockets? You get what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that we're trying to do stuff for bread. Everybody knows we all need it. We all need money. Money makes the world go round. We can all be lovey-dovey, this and that, and have organizations that are for free, but we know we're not going to have any money to pay rent. We all know that. But right now, bro, in this moment, we got to all bring them together. You know what I'm saying? We're not just digging in your pockets. We're making them feel like they're coming somewhere and they're about to have a great time too. They might be able to leave the show and they might not. It's about you, but they might leave the show and be able to be like, bro, did you see the way I was jumping in the crowd? Did you see the way that I was?
Incredibly impressive explanation.
Yeah, bro. Like, so get them active, get them lit, get them pumped up.
And honestly, like you said, sometimes people want to, they just don't know how. Bro, they don't even know how to get out of that.
When you get them out of that shit, it makes people feel good. Now, sometimes
and they remember.
There are some times where I've been like, go say that ass for a nigga. And I point the mic and they're like, you just put me on the spot like that. Like, why would you do that? And if I do make a person feel like that, you know what I do after the show? I'm going to come to you with either a fucking shirt or a ticket for the next thing and be like, hey, bro, I just wanted to make sure that you were included. Make sure you have a good time. Like, did you get a drink? Did you get a plate? Then it takes off the edge of, oh, he put me on the spot. No, he was just trying to fuck with me. Now they're fucking with you too. So either way, you win and they win. They go home feeling like somebody gave a fuck and then just take money out of their goddamn pocket. That's what it looks like to me. So I look at it from all aspects so that we all have a good time. You didn't feel like your dollar was wasted or you didn't feel like you had to save for it. You feel like next time there's a show for Cee Rob, we got to slide to that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you want to give off.
I'm going to keep it real, man. That was an incredibly impressive explanation because it would have been, it's easy to say, oh, I just love music, so I get lit on stage. The way you explained it, that was an incredibly, I hope people tune into this.
And I do love music. I do it for y'all too.
That was an incredibly and well thought out. So, you know, to me, it makes sense that it's clear that you're very, at the very least, analytical in what you do. And it's done for a reason.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like you don't just do stuff for no reason.
Yeah.
And so even in the shows, you're starting to see that. So do you want to talk? So the last show you had was that you headlined, that was the show at Lefty's? Because you've done shows since then, right?
Yeah. So
didn't you just have something like last or this weekend?
Yeah, I've had like, I think I've had like 8 since then. I've just been other places. I've had 2 out of town, and then I came back here, and I've been doing the really like smooth events that are just like more family orientated instead of bar scenes. I've been tired of that shit because people just don't know how to act when alcohol's in their system. So I'm just like, you know, I'll do them still. I did one in Omaha, and it was perfectly fine. Shout out T5, bro. I helped him with his. I was what is it when you're the hype man?
Hype man,
you feel me? I was the hype man for my boy out there.
Yeah,
so
like Tony Yayo for 50.
You feel me? So I was the hype man out there. So I was just like, and see, I be playing my role. I'm an artist myself, and I didn't mind. Bro asked me to be a hype man. I didn't perform a song. I was like, hell yeah, just want to come experience with you.
That's how I feel. That's why I have no problem being on camera or whatever. I just want to play my role.
You feel me? And he came correct as well. Bro, do you need payment? Just because you asked, bro, hell no, I don't need payment. All I want to do, bro, is be able to give Dave East a shirt. Is that cool? He was like, bro, fuck yeah. Bro, I went on the road with him. It was fun. Like, I know how to play my role and I wasn't, bro, I do music too to everybody. No, I was letting T5
you said fun.
you know what I'm saying?
I think some artists are missing the fun. You know, it's like they have so much pressure to like, I either have to make it or I have to be the best or whatever. And it's okay to want those things.
Yeah.
But if you just don't enjoy any of the journey, what happens when you get there? So you seem like you're enjoying your journey a little bit.
Hell yeah, this is the funnest thing that I do. It drives me crazy, don't get me wrong, because I'm thinking of it as like the career side is where shit gets, it's always serious. You know what I'm saying? And like, it affects relationships, it affects my life, it affects my health, all that shit. And that's how I know I love it, because I'm like, damn, if this shit's doing all this shit and I know it and I'm still like doing it, excuse me, there's got to be something about it where I'm like, yo, like, I really care about this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know Joe Budden said a long time ago in a song, he said something about how it was almost the same as like being in jail to his girl.
Yeah.
Like the grind, because he was like never there, and it was like phone calls. She had to send him money. She had all these things, you know? So sometimes it can be a real grind.
Yeah, it is. And it's like, bro, I mean, I've spent the last 2 weeks, like, I don't even think I've been in like my girlfriend's been at home and shit, and I just haven't even like been there.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
so yeah, it kind of.
But that's how it be, and it's like, bro, I gotta.
There's a method to the madness,
I gotta
though.
make shit shake. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't sleep at all. Like, I gotta keep moving. And even when y'all don't see me posting, every 24 hours is dedicated to this shit. There's no breaks. Like, the only time I get a break is if I'm going to help somebody else out.
So when you say this shit too, because I also happen to know we're talking about a little bit more than just music. Because there's a brand involved, there's clothing involved. We already talked about skating. So when you say this shit, you kind of mean the empire, kind of, or whatever word you want to use, right? To not make people uncomfortable. But you're talking about more than just music.
Well, yeah, I know that. It's not even just for me, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, I be thinking about a lot of shit. Like, bro, in my dream, maybe they're small, but like, I've already done a lot of the shit that I want to do. And I'm not taking no cop out. I'm not saying like, oh, so I'm fine.
I'm feeling that way too.
I'm going to go way harder. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to go way harder to reach heights that I've seen when I went to LA, I've seen a whole different world out there. Like, it's weird to just be on the freeway and like Rihanna could just be next to you or some shit, or like, it's just
being from New York, I kind of can relate to that a little bit.
Shit. Yeah. So it's just like, bro, going to record in the hills and doing all that shit, like, you're just seeing people. Like, I'm seeing famous producers I know, like, oh, that's, bro, is that Ari? Bro, is that Ari Lennox? Is that Hendrix right there? Bro, is that fucking 808?
Scott Storch walking down the street.
And like, bro, it's weird as fuck. And it's just like, they just live there. They're regular people too, but they're in this business.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, that it does make it a little like, it makes it a little bit different.
So now, because we also talked a little bit about off cam about Des Moines itself, things like that. And now that you say that, I think sometimes it's hard for people who just never seen that. So it's like not even real to them. And the fact, like you said, these are just people. This is a whole industry. There's a whole industry. If you're in these bigger cities, there's directors and there's producers and there's authors and there's all these things.
Everywhere you go.
To where here it feels like when you're doing that thing, you almost think, oh, you write books, so what do you think, you're better than me? It's like, no, it's just my job, man. I'm just trying to be successful. What do you mean? Yeah. But sometimes I don't think it's on purpose. I think it's small city syndrome sometimes, because they don't see those things that happen in New York, Atlanta, LA, Miami, big cities in Texas. Even Chicago is like, it's a, but even there, it's like, if you go there, there's things happening.
Yeah.
And in smaller cities, that's why I said with this, I wanted to try to get us all, the whole city, to take itself more serious, which is hard to do. But I just wish they could see that. I almost wish you could bring that lifestyle or bring that around for the day so people could just see it.
And see, that's why you try to like you take pieces from doing that shit out there and you try to bring it back here. And like, I noticed the shit, like, bro, when you're getting like fucking 1,000 views and shit on shit and then like 20 likes, and it's the same people viewing it over and over. For sure. Motherfuckers are watching you and they're just like, bro, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, but you cannot pay attention to that shit at all, because
that's
it's
a
like,
fact.
You got to pay attention to, like, first of all, if you really break it down, it's like, what is somebody who's working hard actually doing to you? Nothing.
Exactly.
So like, there is nothing that you should feel unless something is going
bothering
on.
you.
Exactly.
That's a fact. You're not happy with your results.
Exactly.
So when you see someone else, because it's the same thing, like, not to use no jumper because Adam's kind of a lame, but but like this to me feels like something you would see in a bigger city.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
You don't have content studios like this here, and I feel like people don't know what to do with it.
For sure.
And that's kind of the same example. Carousel, like, you would see that in these bigger places, and so sometimes I think people like,
it doesn't matter what you do.
Oh, you think you're better than us? No. Why don't we all grow?
You're not doing the regular 9-to-5 thing, or like you're not doing something that like somebody else is doing, or you're not making the whole. People are doing the thing to me now where they're trying to be like, and I'm respectful, so I just keep like I don't ever want to take it there because the way I'll take it, I don't think it's gonna be the same level that people will take it. You feel
For
me? I'm a
sure.
calm dude, but like don't ever get it fucked up. So it's like I just leave it alone. People are like, "You're almost 30, you don't have kids yet, bro? Oh, that's crazy. Like, you don't have a house yet, bro?" Like, and I'll just be like, "Nah, like I'm just focused on some other shit right now, so that when I do that, I'm perfectly okay." What I could say is, "Oh damn, you're really struggling with your kids, bro? Like you really got your kids out here struggling? That's crazy, bro. Oh damn, you're trying to flex a house to me that you don't see because you're out here listening to whatever somebody tells you on a 8-hour basis."
No, I'm with you.
Yeah, like you can like you I could be an asshole too. Because at the end of the day, like I've been enjoying my life for the last 7 years. I haven't had a job, bro.
Those people just don't know any better.
And it's like, bro, I've been enjoying my life off this shit.
That's what it is, man. Some people who aren't happy with their self and they see you being happy, they take it personal. Like you wronging them somehow.
It's like I gotta dumb down what I say or like accomplishments. Like I can't even be like,
You ain't got to do that here. I can promise you that.
and I hate that shit. Like I hate to be like,
you're knocking it
oh,
out the park, bro.
bro, somebody will tell me just something like, it could be as simple as like, bro, like I just got this spot on this TV show where like somebody was an actor or some shit like that. I'm like, damn, bro, like what TV show? Like, so I can go home and watch it.
Yep.
Now we switch. Damn, bro, like I finally met this dude, Dave East. Remember we used to listen to him in high school, bro? I got to give him a t-shirt and shit from RSO, bro. They're like, oh, that's cool. It's like, damn, gang, like I can't ever talk about like my accomplishments the way I talk about them. I gotta be like, yeah, bro, like I think it'd be really cool if I just would somehow be able to get Dave East's t-shirt or something, man. I think I might be able to do it. Like you gotta say it like you're not going to be able to do it, or like it might not be possible, so that people can be like, yeah.
No, I relate
if
to that.
If it's a halfway fail in there, they're with it.
I relate to that a bunch.
That's strange to me. Like it makes me feel like I don't really have. And I'm not trying to be sentimental or nothing weird on this podcast or get all creepy. But like it definitely makes me feel like I'm left out here. It makes me feel like I don't really have friends here. So like it sucks sometimes. But like,
yeah, I can relate to that a bunch.
You know what I'm saying? So I just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna focus on the grind. I could be in my room crying like a little bitch, or I could just go harder and be like, damn, like, and just live off what I said in the beginning. Hey, you're not doing nothing to nobody, bro. You're just minding your business. So if people don't like it.
And I can say I'm relating a lot to what you're saying, because there's been times I'll be around people and then 4 days later it'd be different. I ain't even seen you in the last 4 days. How is it any different than it was 4 days ago?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But during those 4 days, I'm posting, I'm showing that I'm working, I'm doing all these things. It's like, why are you holding resentment towards me?
And see, I'm
trying to get up out of here.
You got to be one of those people too that understand, like, because being the person that tells people shit and not being the listener anymore. I've been the listener. And it's not that you have to stop. Like you still, like I said, you can learn from anybody. It doesn't matter the tier. But I've listened to people who have told me, like, I've listened to people who have listened to me when I've been there telling them, hey, bro, if I start fucking up or I start doing a whole bunch of crazy shit, or if I start like tweaking or not getting on my shit right or being lazy, like, let me know, bro. And when they've really let me know, I wasn't one of those people that was like, bro, fuck you, dog. Like, why you get? I'm the one that told you to do this. I told you to get on me if I was not. So when you're that person, a lot of these people are not. They say that they want that, bro. Like they say that they like I'm one of those people. This is the kind of friend I am. You ever seen those weird ass YouTube videos of like trainers who they hire people in LA of like, hey, if you catch me eating a donut,
I talk about that, about being in the studio. That's what I be saying.
Bro, I will literally be that friend to be. I don't give a fuck if we're in the middle of Times Square. I will kick your fucking pizza out of your hand and be like, what the fuck are you doing, nigga? You told me you was not gonna eat this shit. You told me. I will do it. You can't be like, do it, and then once I do it, and then be like,
but that's what they do though. Then they disappear.
And that's all they do.
And that bothers me too, because
like, bro,
I don't want yes men around me
at all.
I want to be better.
I stand on all 10 toes and all 10 fingers, whatever you want to fucking call it. I stand on that shit. I don't want no yes men around me, bro.
Same, man. Same. I would rather say, and this is kind of a metaphor, but I'd rather we go in the garage and do what we got to do.
Literally.
And it's more of a metaphor, but I'd rather that than just being like, oh, I'm tired of you telling me I need to stop
and burn
smoking crack or whatever. It's like, what do you mean?
For it, like, bro. And it's like here, it's like that's all I see of like, and it's like, and then the other thing they'll say is, and I get it. I look at every aspect in both sides. I don't ever just take my own side.
I try to do that too.
Say, well, who the fuck are you? You're not nobody's daddy, bro. You need to, and I ran into this problem with my older cousin. You feel me? And I'm like, I'm not trying to be nobody's daddy, but let me stop you guys right there. Am I asking you guys what to do better and how to work harder and giving shout outs to you besides Dewey and all them other people. No, you guys are doing that to me. So you're coming to me being like, hey, bro, you're doing this and that. Like, bro, I just need to I need to kick it in gear like that. But if you say I need to do what you're doing, or damn, how do you do that? You're coming to me. I'm not coming to you and being like, I'm worried about my own shit. I'm not saying fuck you, but I'm not looking at nobody's toes to step on. It shouldn't be no, oh, you asked me for something, I give you information, you do nothing with it, and then you're upset that I'm upset. I hate people like that's not how that works. Bro. That's not how that works at all. Because if you're gonna come to me and ask me something, I'm gonna give you how to do it fully. I'm not gonna gatekeep. I'm not gonna do anything. You can't flip it around like I'm the asshole because you did nothing with the information.
Everybody does that, though.
I'm not doing that anymore.
People don't want to be uncomfortable.
It'd be different if I came at you. Hey, bro, what the fuck is this going on? What are you? You're right. What do you got going on?
You are right.
If we're brothers, you should know that I'm never coming from a standpoint of like this weak ass shit. No, I'm saying like, bro, I fuck with whatever you got going on. How do we make this shit better? How do we? You know what I'm saying? It's not to harm or
big facts.
Like I don't get it, but here it's a weird ass problem with that. So I kind of given up on like really like reaching out or like people reaching out back and me responding. Like I just been focused on my own shit. I've been on tunnel vision.
Facts. So let's talk about that because you're seeing the results from that. And I related so much to everything you said, even in my current situation and what I'm thinking to do with my entire brand. So I relate to that a bunch. But you are working. You are getting things done. So let's talk to that branding you were talking about because you did, I think it was a short or something you did with Bubba that had the Joker vibe to it and all that stuff. Man, it was so dope. Can you talk a little bit about where that kind of inspiration came from and kind of what that was like?
So like for specifically the video or just how
we could talk. The video was fire.
Just like overall.
So the video was fire, but there was a lot more to it because it's obviously good quality and all that stuff. But there was clearly a vision. It worked for you. You know, you kind of had the fashion down because that's something else we can talk about. You, at least here in Des Moines in the Midwest, you know, fashion is not the biggest deal. And I felt like you're kind of on the trend of like kind of setting the tone for fashion a little bit. So I mean, you mentioned the brand a few times, but you do have a clothing line, correct? Or you're building a clothing line?
I help build a clothing line and I have like my own brand merch. So like if I'm coming out with a song or something that has to do with like my music or some shit, I make my own personal t-shirts. But like for
you make them yourself?
No,
okay,
like,
but you
just get them made.
Put them out. Got you, yeah.
So and we used to. That's what's crazy. We used to do that shit in house, and it was insane. That was when I was losing my mind doing that. Like it was crazy. But for the RSO stuff and this brand, like I'm just the biggest ambassador. I was there when the brand started. So like someone had the money for it, and I was one of the creatives that was just sitting behind the scenes all the time with great ideas. So they were just like, bro, do you like want to be a part of this shit? Like you're always coming up with shit that's cool, and this because.
That's for the skating or the clothing brand?
For the clothing brand, RSO.
So it was people you were cool with that were already putting something together?
And it's like, we had, at first it was a whole different direction, like different name, different, like it was a whole different thing. And it was just like, they didn't really have a creative side in them.
They just had the drive and kind of the determination.
So like me, I'm just like, I'm a nutball who smokes hella weed and like always comes with ideas every second. I'm just spewing shit. They like me to get high over there and just weed.
For sure.
Nothing to worry about. But they like me to get high as a kite over there. And whatever comes in my mind after taking the blunt out, it's like, yo, it might be a good one or it might be a bad one. And they fuck with majority of them. You know what I'm saying? Some of them they haven't. They never put them out. They won't put them out. Like, and it is what I understand that. Like,
for sure.
It's just a fun process of being able to sit in a room with people I fuck with like really heavy. And it's just like, we're getting shit done. And it's all off of like, basically whatever I want to do because these people don't have like any creative direction. They're kind of just like, if that's cool, like, let's do it. And they do have, the only thing that we have the same thing in with it is like behind the brand and shit, like personal relationship is like beliefs and stuff that we stand on and everything. And we incorporate that into the brand as well. And that's another reason I really fuck with it.
So is this stuff that people can buy now?
Yeah, there's stuff
that they can find
there's hella stuff you can buy now. If you have the password to the website, you can go pre-order the new shirts that are coming. But
what's the website?
rsostreetwear.com. And
I'll try to get that in here somewhere
these are sold out. I'll make sure I get you a black tee though.
For sure.
Because I think I held like 2 4XLs.
Yeah, I would love that. Love that. Yep.
But the whole collection is completely gone now.
So you can go on the website now and order.
Yeah,
and
but you gotta have the password though. Right now, it's not password open right now. Password accessible will be again on my birthday on the 26th when that Blue Faces drop a phase, man.
Got you. So and so that's ready to go.
Yeah.
Y'all just ramping up to it now.
Yeah.
How you feel about that? You seem to be excited. I'm glad to see you smiling again because we did have to get a little deep there, but
you know what I'm saying?
I'm glad to see you smiling, man.
See, so like, it's just like, even with the marketing shit you just asked about, like, it's how to come up with ideas, bro. I'm excited for the Blue Faces thing. Like, I'm like, let me bring my little blue kendama and shout out my boy Sully, bro. So go follow him on Instagram. Let me get a blue Gatorade, sit next to the blue mic. You know what I'm saying? It's just easy.
Okay.
It's simple shit. And I got bad ADHD, like I said, bro. So like, I be all over the place, and y'all will see it in the interview probably. But like,
nah, you nailing it, bro.
it's just like, that's what helped me come up with my marketing shit so easy. Like, let me dial back from my brain a little bit sometime and just listen to my song. What am I talking about? Why? What is a question mark? That has to do with a question, right? Okay, we can build off that. Oh shit, I had a Joker laugh in the beginning of the song because he says, "Why so serious?" Okay, now we found a mural downtown somehow that has Batman on it. We can use that.
The clothes match,
It's like,
everything. It was very detailed.
It makes it. That's
what stood out to me.
Easy though. But you guys don't get how easy it was. It wasn't hard. It wasn't like, how did he come? Like, everyone comes. How did you come up with that? How, bro? What did I say in the song? I listened to my lyrics. Damn, there was a Joker laugh. He said, "Why so serious?" The first thing I said, steady talking to the bitch. Why? Like, let me build a whole scheme off of questions. It was that easy. And I'm not saying like, oh, I'm just giving something like, but it was fun doing it, and it did not feel any type of tedious work. Like, it just felt like it was a flow of like, oh, this is how you market now. And then when I started dealing with that, it was the same shit. Like I said, Blue Faces are dropping, right? Blue
behind you.
You see?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Sat over here.
I love it.
Like, it's very, bro. Do you see how easy this shit is, bro? Like, come on, bro.
But I think sometimes like people will tell us like that, like the mental health stuff is a hindrance, but sometimes when you can use it to your advantage, when you know how to focus it. You know what I'm saying? Some people will use it as a weakness. And for me, I use it to my advantage, be detailed and to kind of get the job done, you know, but not everybody thinks that way. So you spoke about Bubba a few times.
Love him, bro. That's my boy.
They got the creator meetup coming up.
Yes, and
which is unique, which you seem to be heavily involved in as well.
Yes, sir.
Actually, shameless plug, but the second half of his show will come out next week, and then we talk all about that. The whole part is about that. So, but you want to talk about that a little bit?
So
in September, right?
Yeah, Bubba. Before I get to that, Bubba is another person that I just met off the work. I met him at the Bangladesh show, and like we met online before that. Like, we spoke and all that. Yep. But we met in person there, and like I just loved his work, bro. Like, I liked how hard he worked.
Talking about Big World, right?
Yeah. So like I just was like, damn, bro, I've been seeing you really go crazy. And he's like, bro, I've been seeing you do the same. We just started chopping it up, and that's how we locked in. So like over time, like Bubba was doing I remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but his stuff was like more like fall colors was like his, like it was his thing, like orange and yellowish, like more colored for like, I'm thinking of like shit like autumn and like the color of the leaves in fall and stuff like that was his like theme type thing. I would think, because that's what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? He was like, bro, I'm trying to go for a more edgier vibe, like what you do, like type shit. But like I had no reels for an example, but like he knew what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we just started coming together, and bro, we just started building shit. And then he was thinking of an idea of like, he came to the show too and seeing what happened and at my show, this and that, like ended and this and that. He was just like, bro, and just like we were talking about the first time when I came here, how do we start something that we can throw an event and it be secretive in a sense of like, we know exactly who's coming, invite only, no extras allowed at all whatsoever. You pay before you get in, so that we know every face that is going to be there. There's no surprises whatsoever. So there shouldn't be any problems, correct? Yeah. And he's like, bro, I want to do the same thing. Like, I've been thinking about coming up with an event like that. And he made it even better. He's like, because when I was trying to do it my thing, I like that he called it the Creatives Event, because we had the same idea. Let's get all these different demographics together. Yep. And he made it more of like a business thing, like a college day for school. And I really like that he's doing that, because like, you're going to be walking around with name tags and stuff and being we talked about that. I'm a rapper. Producer, model. If you don't have these things, just like I do with when we go make a cover art, I'll hit Jordan, or we do a photo shoot, I'll hit Sean. You want to record, I'll hit Otto. You want to go do this, I'll hit Bubba. it's the same thing he's doing, but it's in person.
For sure.
So like people get to see, like, I can be a rapper in there and I'm like, damn, I don't have any producers. Oh shit, there's 10
I love
producer
that.
name
I love
tags.
that.
I can go talk to them and get their information right here.
I love that.
That is amazing.
I agree.
Like, what the
I agree.
fuck?
I love the idea.
Like, I hope it goes really, really well to the point where and I know it's going to go great, but I hope it goes well enough to the point where he wants to just keep doing it, bro. Like an annual thing. You feel me?
We hope to get involved and do some cool stuff there too.
Bro.
Potentially a podcast on stage or a live interview or something like that.
And I'll be performing at that too.
Or set up a table to do quick interviews with everybody, give them to what it feels like, you know.
Hell yeah.
We'll bring the lights out, make it feel professional, you know. I want to be involved for sure. But the same way, I feel like it was genuine.
It was dope.
Well, it is genuine too, because he's not trying to. He has a belief in the event more than just I'm trying to make $800 or whatever.
I don't even know if like I could be wrong, but I don't even think there is like a. I got to look at the flyers, but I didn't remember seeing
It's a free event.
A price. It's
a free event.
Do you see what I mean, bro? Like
it's a free event,
bro.
No, he's actually really invested in it. But I see his vision. And so that's how I feel about talking to you right now. I can see your vision. And, you know, sit down with a lot of people here. And most people have a plan. I think there's a difference between a plan and a vision, though.
Right.
Because I think a plan might be something you wrote down.
Yeah.
But the vision is when you see it.
You're executing
You can see it. Yep. You're executing it. You're doing it.
It's happening. Yep.
You know, so I feel like you have a vision as well. So, you know, I don't want to, you know, as we get ready to wrap up, like where are you at with the project then? So I know, because, you know, we've been talking about it for a while. You know, are you waiting to get to a certain plateau before you put out a full project, or do you have a plan for it?
I think that would be smart. But for right now, with my experimenting with let's drop these singles, and that being my route that I'm trying to take right now, like we haven't even really started it yet. I want to see how that goes first. And then I won't even have to worry about if and when I'm dropping a project, because guess what will be built up?
For sure.
All the momentum.
Are there some people you want to work with that you haven't worked with yet?
Yeah, but like free my boy too. Hardway, MMG Hardway. I want to work with him. I'd really like to work with there's these kids here named, and I don't mean to call them kids. Excuse me too if anybody
younger than you. We'll just say that.
They're just younger than me. That's all it is, bro.
For sure.
My older homies do the same to me, and I don't take no disrespect.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But there's these younger guys, and bro, I think his name is, I don't know if it's Louis or Lou, but him, Zay with the 3 Z's, and Guno 7, bro. Those are the people that I really want to work with. All the other people that I haven't mentioned, y'all know we already got tracks together, so don't even worry about that. The motherfuckers on anyway, you know what I'm saying? But everybody else, I haven't worked with them yet. So like, I really want to get a chance to, because I fuck with them hard. And like, whenever we talking, it'd be conversations like this. So it's just like, yo, like, yeah, let's get something going. Whenever you guys got free time or whenever you're ready, like, let's go. You know
sometimes it's about timing, for sure.
Yeah, and I've talked to all of them, bro. Like, they're cool. Like, everything. Everybody.
And they see you working.
Yeah, well, they got lives too. Some people got kids, all types of shit, bro. Like, we just got to figure out a time. Some of my best friends that I've started this music shit with from the beginning, and probably my kids will meet them and shit, bro. We don't have a song together. It just be like that sometimes. Bro, we vibe too much.
For sure.
We don't want to sit down real quick and just make a song. When it happens, it'll happen. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, that's who I want to work with. But other than that, what
about some producers? Is there anybody, or who are some of your favorite producers to work with?
One of my favorite producers to work with is Otto, bro. Otto Rocket or Rocket Boy. Dirt Nasty Beats. That's my boy.
He been cooking lately, huh?
Yes, bro. He be at the crib. Bro, he be at the crib. We be chilling, bro. That's more than just the homie now. You know what I'm saying? That's like one of the brothers. And he work at Carousel. Should be getting busy,
bro. He lives the life.
And then
he lives that hip hop lifestyle.
Headway too. I need to tap in with him more. It's just the fact of like, bro, when I'm already when I'm focused on something right now, like I have to it has to get done first. You feel me? Like I have to make sure that and it don't matter if I'm working with other people. I'm not just saying my stuff, but I put everybody in a fair list of how I would want people to put me in a fair list. If I asked you to work before, bro, I hope you'd get my song done before, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I like I said, I'm always thinking of it both ways of how people would think of it. And I'm probably I'm going to try to choose what's right in that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to try to do. So I do the same shit. Like whoever's in order, like these people have been in order for the last 2 years, whether it's clothing shit or skateboarding shit, or I got shit that I'm doing. I have no free time. There's no free time or no downtime. If I can squeeze you in there, I can. And if same for y'all, if y'all don't got no free time for me, I totally understand. We're busy adults right now. So motherfuckers just working, bro.
Got you. So They can find the music anywhere, right?
You already know to look up Cee Rob on all platforms.
Every platform.
Stop playing with me.
You want that's C with 2 E's, right?
Yep, CEEROB. You know what I'm saying? And look, go stream Slacker shit for me and Dewey. We got Blue Faces on the way with me and Phase 10. RSO Volume 1, whenever. You know what I'm saying?
The website.
Yep, and then RSO Streetwear. We're gonna open again pretty soon. We don't know when. They're gonna let me know. So like, you already know. Just stay tuned, bro.
But there'll definitely be something with this song that's coming out.
I don't know if it will be a collab with RSO, but I'm talking to FaZe right now and seeing what he wants to do with these jerseys. So we might have.
That's crazy.
So
okay,
yeah. Y'all know I stay. Ain't no breaks. When I say no breaks, niggas be taking sleeps, naps, and ain't no breaks. I'm ready. You can hit me up at 5 a.m. I'm ready to go. And if I didn't, I took a cat nap. I'll be up in 30. You feel me? Like I'm ready to go. So let's go. You're trying to work in my line. Let's go.
For sure, man. For sure. I love that. And they could always potentially catch you down to the skate park, huh?
Oh, for sure. Every other day I try to get there. If it's not too hot, if it's not humid, and if I'm not at the downtown one, all you gotta do is call my phone. I'll be at Legion. If you don't see me skating, I'm putting some flyers up. You don't see me putting flyers up, I'm handing out skate tools or old boards.
Every day, huh?
And shit. This is what I do every day. This is it. Y'all can ask anybody who be around me. You can even ask motherfuckers who don't like me. When they see me outside, they will see everything that I'm telling you. So,
you got any shows lined up?
I got one coming up with, I think I got 3 coming up. I got one that, I can't mention that one yet. Bro told me to be.
Working out the details still?
Well, no, he's going to announce it himself. So, like, I want him to announce it first. And I'm probably going to be headlining that one. And then I'm going to be performing at Bubba's as well. And then there was another thing too.
And you just did something, right?
Yeah.
Was it this weekend?
I just did it.
Or was it last weekend?
And I got footage of that coming pretty soon with me and my boy Dewey. So,
yo, and you're working on some kind of documentary or something, or
you already know
some kind of. You got somebody shooting right now,
and that's the thing, bro. Like RSO Volume 1 is not just a project. Like when I call it a project, because bro, we got merch coming with this shit. We got skateboards. We got like shit coming. We got a whole fucking little documentary / movie. Like, bro, I've been shooting this shit since what? I'm getting clips and shooting this shit for. And no, it's not like no fucking movie, like a fucking action film. It's just you know what I'm saying?
But people want to feel like they're a part of the journey. You
and
know
y'all definitely will, because a lot of y'all are in it. But we've been shooting this shit for the last 2 years. I think since bro moved in. So, like, we got everything coming on the way, bro. Like, there's so much shit coming on the way. I could talk your fucking ear off all day how much I have coming on the way.
That's
I'd rather
exciting.
show you, bro. I'd rather show you than just tell you.
One thing we didn't get into before we get out of here is what are some of your musical inspirations? Like, what are some of the rappers or artists that you listen to? Don't have to be local or anything, just in general. What's some of the music that helped kind of develop your sound? Because you do have a unique sound.
This question is comedy, because it's like I got the same answer that I can't, like, there's like some sauce that I will, like, I can't just give it out on like a fucking podcast or like an interview. But like, if anybody wants to know what I'm talking about, because I said this in the last interview too, like, and if you want to tap in, it's not that important, but like, it's really important to me and it's helped me a lot. There's just like a certain sound that I've found in all the #1 hits over the past, like, it's been over a decade. I went back in the day, bro. Like every song that were going #1 from like the 80s, the 90s, early 2000s, all the way till now type shit. Like, and there's a sound, there's a specific sound in every single one of these songs. It doesn't matter if the song was #1 as an R&B track, rap,
pop,
metal,
whatever.
Pop. They all have a certain sound that makes you just want to move, bro. It's crazy as fuck. And it doesn't matter how you move. There's a science behind it. That's all I can keep saying, bro. If y'all want to know, y'all can just hit me up. Like, there's numbers with it and all types of shit. It's crazy as fuck, bro. And so it's really helped me develop like the way that I sound and what I got going on. For sure.
And you had mentioned that interview a few times. Where can they find that at?
YouTube. And I think it's what Got the Juice. Yeah. So Got the Juice. And I don't know if it's Got the Juice TV or just Got the Juice, but it's on YouTube, Instagram, and all his platforms.
And then they can find clips on your pages and stuff too, right? To be able to find it.
Yep. And you'll see that.
I've seen that. It looked dope. It looked dope.
You'll see more clips uploaded all this week, bro.
So we'll wait a week, and then you'll just have, but who's surprised that you're going to flood the internet streets for the next 10 years? Because you are. I'm not going to shy away from the fact that you come off like a really hard working cat, man. So I want to shout that out. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that shit too.
We had Cee Rob here. You want to shout your man out again?
Shout out my boy Jordan, bro. Best designer in the motherfucking world. Shout out all the people who've been fucking with me. And shout out all the new artists I've been working with. And shout out my boy Raymond for fucking with me again.
Appreciate it, man. No, I'm so glad you were here. This one, we actually flew through an hour and 15 minutes. So, I'm really glad you were here. looking forward to that stuff you got coming out, man. We'll definitely link again in September, but I'm sure we'll link before that. But the creators meetup's gonna be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that, man. I'm glad you was here. Cee Rob was in the building, man.
Collecting payments if it's mine. I need it now. I need it fast, and I ain't waiting. Cash now. 187. JG Wimmer by my paper. Try to take it for these staples. Rolling trees and pouring maple. Angel mommy in my cup to serve. Keep a nigga stable. Plugged and connected. Hood hero call me cable. I'm electrifying, marvelously shocking without a label on my mom, nigga.